Okay, now in order to change that water line, you have to pull the refrigerator out because it connects right here. So you just remove this plastic film here. Like so. Take a pair of pliers or a needle nose and remove this clamp like this. And then you pull this out. It just pushes in. See? Now there's a little sleeve in here that keeps the clamp and the tubing tight. And there's also a piece of 1/2-inch tubing that comes through the box that you cannot change, but the water line is pushed in through there. So we're going to pull this water line out like that. So here you can see the water line is broken. Look, see how brittle it is? Just kind of falling apart. So we'll get a piece of plastic tubing, put this compression nut on the end of it, and that will be all there is to it, to changing the water line. Stand by. Okay, now we have a new piece of plastic tubing. This is PEX tubing. This is a little stronger, higher burst pressure than what was on the machine. We're going to put this little sleeve in here, and then we're going to fish this tubing down through here. It's going to come out the bottom in here. Here you can see it right here. Okay, that's the other end. So now we're going to put this this clamp, like so, on the tubing. We're going to push this up into this fitting like so, all the way up. Take your clamp, expand it, put it on top of that nipple there, like so. Let it go. And then what we'll do, we'll get some tape and put some tape over this. Now we need to remove this compression fitting. First take out the sleeve right there, and then this plastic nut has a built-in ferrule so that when you tighten it, you take that off, you can see there's a built-in ferrule in there. So all you need to do is you take your piece of tubing, put it on like this, like that. You get your little brass sleeve here. I push that in there, it's kind of tight, but you need that in there. It helps keep the plastic nut tight so it doesn't leak. Now take your water valve and you screw it on like this. Hand tighten it. Take your electrical wires here. Make sure you pull the plug out when you work on this thing, even though there's no power going to the water valve yet, but especially with the drawer out. Put that on like that, and you hook up your, there's a little like that. Okay, once you get that water valve situated there in that slot, you take this nut and get in there and put a screw in there to hold it in place. Okay, so that's okay, so we're going to add a little finishing touch here and put some tape. Keep the dust and dirt out of there. All right, that's it. Okay, so to reinstall the condensing unit, you have to push it back and make sure that this part of this chassis here is on top on both sides, because it slides on there. Okay, in the back you see you have to get that lip up, so you kind of finesse it. Okay, so sometimes I'll use a 3/4 inch pipe or something that I can stick underneath here. That allows me to get the back up. By the way, be careful, these condenser fins are very, very sharp. Get one side started. Okay, here's my little pipe. It's my little trick tool. Okay, get another one over here. Okay, that's it.